How are you this morning? I'm trying to be aware of uh, what we have going on with sunstorms and blah blah blah. Yesterday was rough on Facebook. Anybody else notice that? Like it was rough trying to be live and all that. Good morning, Billy Ann. It was Facebook was glitchy. Everything was glitchy, and so I went straight from Restream this morning, and I said, "Well, we'll just do this." It just seems easier this morning instead of fighting with everything else. Uh, and I feel like I'm cut off. Okay, yeah. There we go. That's whatever. So this morning we are just au natural. Good morning, everybody. Your Zoom last night was glitchy too. It was sunstorms. We had solar flares coming from the sun. We had 17 from one solar storm that was hitting the planet. So yeah, there's science, science. Good morning, everybody. So it's been a productive morning for me. Has anybody else had a productive morning? I really need to clean that. I got up a little early, did some qigong, did a standing meditation, and here's what I discovered. Good morning, Gabriella. Here's what I discovered this morning. When I sit down to meditate, and this is how, I've been meditating, for almost 15 years now. And here's what I discovered this morning. I've been meditating outside of my comfort zone. What? When I sit down to meditate, we do what we're told, right? How often do we do that? In the meditation, if it's a guided meditation, which a lot of us do, we may sit down and what feels right, you sit down and you sit down to meditate. Sometimes I lie down. It depends on what I have going on. I'm talking about shaking up my box this morning is what I'm talking about. So this morning, I did my qigong, and I did a different variation on my qigong this morning than I normally do. And I was like, okay, that felt really good. I liked that one. So, click save on YouTube and all that. So I thought, okay, now I have made a commitment to myself that I'm going to do qigong this morning and I'm going to meditate. So I'm going to stick to my guns on this. Sticking to my guns, right? You clean and meditate, right? Right, Laura? There's so many different ways to meditate, right? So I was looking around and there's really no comfortable chair here that isn't inside the newsroom to meditate. So I'm like, oh man, I've been thinking about getting a chair for in here to meditate. But anyways, I decided I was going to go stand at the sliding glass door, and the sunshine was coming in, and I did a standing meditation. Now, my feet do not agree with my thoughts on standing meditation. They go, you really should have done the yoga mat. And I went, yeah, but I'm lazy this morning. I got up and I did qigong. I'm meditating. Don't judge me. Okay? I don't know if I'm talking to my feet or if I'm talking to my guides. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to at this point. My higher self, I don't know. I'm like, don't judge me. I didn't put the mat down. So my feet were grumbling about what I was doing. And so I was standing there and the sunshine felt so good. And I actually was doing a guided meditation this morning because I need to step away from my own brain, right? So it's easier with a guided meditation to do that sometimes. I was standing there, and what I found was when I'm sitting to do meditation, I sometimes feel as if I have a hard time locating myself within the meditation. I may step into a shamanic journey and I have a goal, right? And I have a hard time bringing my spiritual self from a sitting position. I know this sounds so strange, you guys. I have a very hard time visualizing myself spiritually standing up and walking because I meditate from third person. And a lot of people do this. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you don't have to look through your own eyes when you're meditating. You can be watching yourself do whatever you're doing within your meditation. What? There's no wrong way to meditate, right? So You didn't catch them in Montana. A lot of people did. Oh, I would have loved to have seen those. The northern lights were supposed to be spectacular from that solar storm. So as I stood up this morning to do my meditation, I had an aha moment. I'm standing there in the sun thinking about how dirty those sliding glass doors are, and I really need to wash those today. I'll get to it. Don't push me. And so I'm standing there and I'm relaxed and I'm feeling grounded. And my brain goes, this is the best way for you to meditate. And I went, wow. I've been trying to sit down and conform to meditation to however many other people have told me the best way to meditate. And my best way to meditate is standing. I have some ties to Qigong in past lives. I'm not quite sure, but I really feel like it had to do with that. So as I'm standing there and I'm like feeling my energy and I'm feeling my energetic field around me as I'm slipping into meditation, and I start moving. Oh my gosh, you guys, I started doing, I don't even, I'm sure it's some sort of Qigong, but it was gathering energy in large sweeping and movements and moving I was like standing there in my meditation going, what the hell's going on? This is so cool. Because I could feel the energy flow, not the structured energy flow of actually following somebody else's routine, but my energy flow of my body knowing how to move my chi within movement and create a flow that is going to help boost my energy for the day. I fell in love with this for myself this morning. Isn't that a great thing to be able to say? I had no idea I was talking about this morning. Really, it's the first time I've journaled in a year. Oh, not a year. It's not quite a year. But I did. I wrote down in my journal this morning how great and invigorating it felt. So do what's right for you, guys. Do what's right for you. Don't do what everybody else says. You can try it. Try what other people say. And you got to think, it's 15 years I've been meditating, and this is the first real, not, okay, I don't want you to think I don't get any place, because, we all do. Anytime we close our eyes and we step someplace, we step someplace. But this was I felt perfectly comfortable and at home within my own energetic field with that aha moment. It's an aha moment I had this morning. I love aha moments, 2x4 moments, right? And was it a 2x4? Absolutely, because I'm standing there and I'm like, oh, I feel so good. This is great. This is so awesome. And Metatron put his hand on my shoulder and he went, oh my God, thank God she's finally listening. What do I have to do? What's stronger than a 2x4? Do I need a taser? Taser? Bear spray? What do we need here? But in amongst all of that, as I had Metatron standing there going, oh my Merkabah activated. Has anybody ever had done this? Who's done the Merkabah meditation? Now, I have purposely activated my light vehicle, my Merkabah, when I'm doing travel, right? But as I was standing there and he put his hand on my shoulder and he was like, oh, thank God, my Merkabah activated. So we should actually do a class on light vehicles and Merkabahs because they're fascinating, and we can incorporate a meditation into that class. And I think we'll do that within the membership. I need to write that down because I'm putting the newsletter together still today. A Merkabah, it was just instant activation, and I was like, careful, the lightsaber is going to get busted out. Right? Don't need no lightsabers. I think that's going to be a class we're going to put in. Working with Larissa, working with your Merkabah is a form, it's that light travel, that thought travel really does take you to some really incredible places. My brain is on fire right now. I'm missing some of my message, I can tell, because I've got that band around my head. They're like, Lisa's missing something. And it could be because my energy is a little high key this morning. Can you tell my little energy is a little high key? It's because I activated it like right out the gate this morning. My guides are going, what the hell's going on? Let's see. Let's get rid of the troll right away. There we go. I don't need no trolls. You understand it. I figured you did. I felt like after I started talking, I'm like, oh, I'm talking down. I want to travel everywhere. I only do it in the astral realm. Yeah. So the Merkabah, you guys, is about sacred geometry. And sacred geometry, you know, we have our platonic solids, and they are the building blocks for everything in existence, right? The platonic solids. So, but one of the platonic solids is the Merkabah, which is two pyramids together. Okay, so you have your feminine and your masculine energy, and when you activate your personal Merkabah, it bends the brain a little bit. It is our light ship, yes. It bends the brain a little bit because within your meditation, one spins one direction, the other spins the other direction, and your brain, our human brains, go, holy shit. Our spirit goes, and our brain goes, holy shit. Game on. Anyhow, we'll do a class on that. We'll definitely do a class on that. So who's in the room? Give a shout out. Who's in the room this morning? Do not lurk. Please do not lurk. You did that on DMT. It's a really interesting. It can happen spontaneously sometimes. And as I'm talking about it, my brain is really overactivated this morning. So good morning from Tasmania, Mel Walker. Good morning. Good morning, Tasmania, Australia. Give me a whoop whoop. So the new newsletter is coming out. We have some really interesting things in the newsletter. I'm going to see if I can get with Aaron and do an interview with him to talk about the new CE5 meditations that we're going to be doing monthly. And I want everybody to have a foundation of how to prepare for CE5 meditations each month. This is going to be on the third Saturday of each month. And of course, as always, we're extremely grateful to the Kilmers for their practice, intuitive practices. Isis is the mentor for the intuitive practice development group, and she does practice meditation, or not practice intuitive work there. And then Aaron does the movie night, and he's adding this CE5 meditation. So very, very excited about that. Although high energy, your physical voice is more serene. You think it is? Is it more serene? Mary Reardon's lurking. Lurking. I am a little bit more this morning, and it's okay, right? Our energy has an ebb and a flow to it. I haven't watched the news this morning. That's a big deal. Here in Texas, the news is on all the time, and I can't stand the news. I can't stand the news. So I'm gardening, which is, I have things popping up everywhere. It's amazing. And I'm trying to establish a new norm because I'm not going to be able to go back to Ohio. I just can't. He deteriorated while I was gone, so I need to stay. He'll perk back up, I'm sure, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm really excited. I get to meet Carrie Silver Lining. She's part of our group. She's up from above Houston. I might get to see Christy Elliott today. She is here in the area, and I'm hoping to get to meet with Teresa Gibbs and have her do some mandala art for us online one day. We also are adding craft day to our month as well, which is going to be hosted by Dream of Color Quilts, and it's not going to be quilting, you guys. We're trying to keep it very affordable, and so you'll need some like cheap paint brushes, some acrylic paint, a bowl, and some carbon paper. Super easy. I got my myofascial treatment for my shoulder. My arm started unwinding itself. Oh yeah, myofascial is incredible. I was going to learn to do it for horses, and I never went that far. I'm a certified equine massage therapist, you guys. But I don't do myofascial. Myofascial is amazing. Okay, so let's see who we have here. Let's see who we have here this morning because Lisa is in high gear. Let's do this. Billy Ann Ray. Billy Ann Ray, this morning. That's so weird. I'm way more in tune this morning, you guys. So, Billy Ann, the angels are singing it for you. I have no clue why. They're telling, oh, I understand. Thank you so much. The angels are, you have at least two guardian angels that are walking around, like one's on one side and one's on the other. And it's so funny. They have a great sense of humor. They're walking around going, harump, 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 harump. Like they have you in the middle and like you're part of the gang, right? Because they feel like you have a great sense of humor and they chuckle about you quite often, but they're also there to help you hold you up underneath the shoulders for when you feel days that are just overwhelming and you have a hard time. So just know they want you to pay attention to the good laughter. Laugh, 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 laugh. April Fools, right, you guys? April Fools. Find a reason to laugh. But the other thing I need to tell you is watch where you put your feet because they're standing on either side of you for a reason. They're saying, hey, let me hold you up here. Make sure you're not tripping. Make sure you're paying attention to that. Okay, moving on, moving on. Let's go to Tina Galvez. Are you still here, Tina? I know. Angels are way cool, right? Now that's some. Okay. Good morning, Concita. Good morning, Taylor. Tina is here. All right, Tina, I'm supposed to pull you a card. Hold on, give me a second. I got to find the deck I'm supposed to pull it from. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Oh, you see me do this? It's because my throat chakra is like, bam. My throat chakra is on this morning, you guys. It's okay. It's all right. New moon too, crazy town. I agree. I agree. So for you, Tina, I'm supposed to be pulling from the Hawaiian Healing Intentions cards. They would like you to change some thought patterns that you have going on. It does happen that way sometimes where we get stuck in a rut. But, that's the card right there. Ooh, it's so violent. Aho anui. Aho anui. Aho anui. No, aho nui. Aho nui. Aho nui. It's really all it is. Patience. Patience. Dana, I just sent you a message. I hope you saw that. Patience. Take a breath. Slow down. Assess. That was aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I was not a cheerleader, and I have that cheerleader body. Patience and great breath. Bring in the breath. Exchange the energy. Exchange the energy back out. You know, a lot of us breathe very shallowly, where we just kind of like, right here, take that into the gut. Take that into the gut. Really exchange the energy. Stir up your dantian and really push that energy back out. Get it in and get a flow going for yourself. And I'm going to give you the intention. They want you to change your intention on some things that you have going on in your life. Have some more patience. I feel like there's an area in your life where you're just like, and it's just not moving. I know I love these cards. I don't like these. I like these cards, but I don't love them as much as I do my mana cards. But I don't pull those very often because those are very sacred. So help me here. The intention that I'm supposed to read for you is, my intention is to be patient. Oh, I suck at this. My intention is to be patient, peaceful, and tolerant. Okay, I can get the peaceful and tolerant, but patience is rough for me. And to breathe deeply, allowing all things to unfold one moment at a time. I will read it again. My intention is to be patient, peaceful, and tolerant, and to breathe deeply, allowing all things to unfold one moment at a time. And I think we should all work for that, right? We should all. You're supposed to get yours today? Yay! Yes, that's what they want you to know, Tina, is to breathe and be patient, be tolerant, be at peace within yourself as well. Okay, hold on. I'm scrolling, guys. Um, I'm gonna put these back because I don't usually pull these. These. I have to be guided to pull these, and I love these cards. These are the Hawaiian Intention cards. We do not have these in the store. We are getting full-size decks in the store, though. We are getting. They should actually be there. I did buy like 20 full-size decks, and Mr. Fry should have them. My next reading is for Rudolph Celestine. Rudolph, are you still here? Oh yeah, the solar flares activated our chakras and lit up our internet, right? Where we were like struggling for internet. You like my hair color? Thank you. It's post qigong this morning, so thank you. All right. Okay. I'm with you on the patience. You're a control freak. Me too, Zenny. A huge. You know how hard it is to be here. I have to make sure I don't just Rudolph Celestine, is he still here? To be here in Texas and not be able to micromanage everything going on in Ohio. My husband tells me I can't micromanage from 1,300 miles away. I'm not amused. That's my mom look. Okay, I don't see that Rudolph is still here, so let's move on. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Why are you going to do that? Look at that. Look at that. Not a card left. Dang it all. I'll make sure I got them all. I did. Okay. It's just the morning. It's okay. I'm still working on a newsletter. I don't have it out yet, you guys. This is a micromanaged thing of mine that I have an issue with. Yeah, there's a train not that far away. Not that far away. Okay, they gave your shot at this morning, hoping for the best. I hope so too, Dolores. You know, sometimes those decisions are just the hardest decisions, and I get it. Okay, so you guys, this is for Taylor McClellan. These, and here's the thing, I pulled out the tarot cards. When I pull out the tarot cards, it can mean there's stuff. And it's mainly because I know her, but there's like harsh hitting tarot cards. Challenge accepted. I can micromanage from the moon. I get it. I do love this one. Trains are in our family. We have like train history, like every generation in our family has had an engineer or somebody that was worked on the railroad. Trains are huge in our family. Thank you. Love the setup. Thank you. This is my home away from home setup. Okay. Okay. Where are we here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Taylor. Are you still here, Taylor? Taylor, can you hear me? Fiddler on the Roof is in Houston right now. I want to go see it so bad. I have a great Fiddler on the Roof story. I'm not going to share it here. My mom might hear it. It's all I need for Thanksgiving morning. It sounds like, how can a Fiddler on the Roof story affect Thanksgiving? You know what comes out on Thanksgiving? All the dirt. Right? Okay. Okay. So here's where I'm going to start with you, Taylor. We were in Traintown in Derry, Pennsylvania. We have Railroad Days to celebrate. Is that where the railroad, his railroad museum is, Katrina? I've been to that in Pennsylvania and loved it. Okay. So Taylor, this is the first one I have for you. It is reversed. This is all about anticipation, and releasing some of the things that aren't working for you. Now, I'm not going to read these cards like everybody else is going to read them, right? We're all going to do it a little bit differently, so just bear with me here. If it were this way, I would be very much about, okay, there's an acceptance, there's a release, there's a a breath that you need to take. Once again, a breath needs to be taken, right? But this is reversed, and this is all about anticipation for me as well. So I want to say, it's almost like and this is why I'm doing the tarot cards, because I know her. I haven't seen her in months. I don't know exactly where she's at, but I know that spirit does. So they're talking about the carpet being pulled out, things not falling into place the way that people think that they're going to fall into place, and hoping for the better, right? Hoping for the better. And this is all about making sure that you're planning for the better, not planning for one shitstorm after another is what your guides are like. Don't plan for a shitstorm. When you plan for a shitstorm, you don't have a heavy enough umbrella to take care of it. What the hell? What kind of message is that? So this is your first card, and I pulled 3 cards for you. Because sometimes we walk away from abundance. Sometimes we walk away from emotional abundance. You want to walk towards the things that are going to serve you. But when you see something that scares you because it's too good to be true, you're going to walk. You may walk away from it. Please make sure you understand that that is self-defense for yourself, not for anybody else. Don't make any excuses. Don't say, well, I did it because of this and I did it because of that. It is all on you. Ooh, God, that's harsh, because you have that moon energy that's up there as well. There is some wonder to be had for you. You just are not seeing beyond what's right in front of your face to see the wonder that it could be your total entire life out there. So you really need to release. Everything's not sunshine, roses, and unicorn farts. We don't need those in life, do we? If everything was perfect every single freaking day of our life, we wouldn't appreciate it. So hard times are expected, disillusion expected, because it makes everything else in the end result more wonderful, right? So if you're going through a shitstorm, it'll pass. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Do not cling. Oh, that's what they're saying. Oh, that's what they're saying. Do not cling to this or that. Let it go. Move forward. Say, screw it. I'm not going to do it anymore, and keep going. Because if you keep revolving in the past, it's all you're doing is raising more issues, raising more strife. Unicorn farts. Yeah, unicorn farts are rainbow. I heard they look like Skittles, but I don't know. So this is your final. This is moving towards a strong person in life. Not moving towards anybody that's going to be deceitful or that doesn't settle well in your gut. This is somebody that's going to have a high, and that your guides are actually talking about a high intellect. And I know we talked about somebody before, but I don't think that's the right person. Somebody that's got a high intellect, and they may seem as if they're out of your reach because you are not giving yourself enough credit. Good morning, Bonnie Willis. She's new. She's new. Everybody's saying good morning. If you are new, give a shout out, you guys, so we know you're here. Do not lurk, because lurking, we want to make sure we're having a conversation about our intuition. We want to engage in a conversation and have fun. This isn't just to sit and get readings. This is a community. This is a building community every day in every way. I'm blessed and amazed to see people talking like, oh, well, I was just talking to so-and-so. And I'm like, I didn't even know you knew that person. They're like, oh, they're in the membership. We're fun. We're friends. Da, da, da. I'm like, and tell somebody on our group that you have a problem. Oh my goodness, watch them come. It's amazing to watch. Who else is amazed by the community? I am absolutely amazed. I sit back and go, what the hell? So anyways, there's this strong individual in your life that's going to come forward and is going to be much more trusted than you ever thought they would be. Somebody attainable that you don't think you can get to. Look at all the people. Look at all the people that are new, you guys. So, Taylor, quit revolving in shit. Move forward. And don't let anybody make you revolve in it. You don't have to keep going through. Good morning, Dennis. Whoop, whoop. You don't have to keep going through the same thing over and over and over and over again. There is a clear path for you. You just have to see beyond the trees to do it. And the trees is issues, right? Things that we keep bringing back up. Yeah. Diane talks to Nancy and Isis and Jennifer and. So, I mean, there's just a lot of community going on, and that's what's really, I know, Heather, I have to tell you, when I first started this, it intimidated the hell out of me. Man, let me tell you. I still get intimidated. I do. Because when I get readings, I don't get readings very often. I was thinking today, I need a reading. My guide said, you need a reading. And I went, why? Because, anyhow, so my guide said I need a reading, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to get a reading from. And, but when I started this and my guide said, there's going to be a group of people that are going to know you. And I'm like, that's too much pressure for me. You looked for months before you spoke up. Really, Heather? Oh no, look. Oh, ow, son of a monkey. I have pain in my back this morning. But when I started, every time I would get a reading, because, when you first start, you're like, I need a reading. I usually get one a year from Tammy Manzo, North Node Venus Astrology. Very, very good. We know you. And, but every time I get a reading, people go, people are going to know you. And I'm like, this is too much pressure for me. And I stepped away. It was too much pressure because I was like, I felt like I had to do everything perfect. I'm like, I don't want anybody to know me. Because really, I'm an introvert. I'm not a people person. If you really know me, I'm an introvert. And this is my healing time. When I get online, this is my healing time and my relaxation. And it's, oh yeah, who wants to be perfect? I don't want to be perfect. I want to be me. And I tried to fit into that perfect mold. You do not like people either? I don't know if I'm intimidated to be around. Oh, a lot of it is an empath thing. I'll throw that out there. A lot of it is an empath thing where we're like, oh, too many people. My brain starts to get foggy. All of that. Oh, Evie, your grandson is turning first on the fourth. Ah. So, congratulations. So I stepped away because I thought I had to do this a specific way. I thought I had to do this to perfection. Guess what? Is there perfection here, you guys? Is there such a thing as perfection? Right. Loranda says, I notice when a conversation is spiritual, she comes alive. You're a beyond introvert. You're a hermit. Candy, understand. There is something to be said, though, for having this kind of communication. We start to open up a little bit more. For being an introvert, you're doing very well with talking to people. Keep up the good work. Seem to have a sweet, very sweet personality. Thank you so much, Bonnie Willis. This is different. I don't know why. This is different. Now, my husband, he'll talk to a post. Like, I'll have to go find him. Like, who the hell are you talking to? Come on. People are scary. I don't worry about the dead people. I worry about the ones that are alive. No. But you're right. It's the eye of the beholder, Brianna Perez. It is the eye of the beholder. Because what is perfect to somebody else? And that's what I started to learn. That's what my guide started to talk to me about. When we are comfortable, like standing meditation this morning, instead of sitting in a chair. Am I uncomfortable standing for 20 minutes meditating? Oh my gosh, yes. Because I haven't been doing it with my Qigong. In the morning, I've fallen off the Qigong wagon. My feet hurt. So what did I do? My guide said, just move your feet. What's the problem here? So I would move my foot. And I'd swing it out and bring it back. And what I found was, every time I did it, I moved my energy. And I went, oh! So everything is different. Everybody's subjective to each person. But I stopped for a long time because I made me nervous to get these messages. And then I just kind of go with it. Now I just go, whatever. By the way, being an introvert, I can't wait to meet everybody in Savannah. And I'm going to tell you guys, in Savannah, if I disappear, it's because I need to regroup. I need to gather myself. Um, I can get up and do public speaking all day long. All day long. I love it. Oh, my back is hurting. It's just a stab. Somebody's stabbing me in the back. But I do, every once in a while I need to pull back and I need to regroup. So if we're in Savannah, which is going to be May 20th through 22nd, it is a free thing, you guys. We're all just gathering up. We're having intuitive discussions, just having a good time. We're welcoming everybody. If you want to have fun, Savannah, May 20th through 22nd. You do very well with you don't do well with public speaking. Public speaking isn't for everybody. Not everybody enjoys it, right? Some people enjoy it. You have the people at the spectrum enjoy all the way to terrify. You just go without a word. Yeah, Dolores, I get it. I'm just like ghost. Get it, ghost. Okay. I saw somebody I wanted to read for. Hold on one second. Suzanne says, yep, empathic. I have the same issues trying to hang out with the parking lot, waiting for phone calls with a bunch of tweakers swarming around. Oh, no. Stay away from the tweakers. Savannah is a big leap for Heather. She's going to do it and find joy in it. Oh, Heather, we're going to have so much fun. You don't know. Last year was such a shock. We had 20-some people show up. It was just a, hey, we're going to be there. You guys want to come and have some fun? And a group of people came, and we had the best time. Best time. I saw somebody I wanted. Bonnie Willis. Bonnie Willis. Let me stay here. Are you still here, Bonnie? Good morning, everybody. Tonight, oh my gosh, tonight, Friday evening, Sam and I are going to start doing, it'll be on the schedule. We are going to be reading together. He'll be in Ohio. I'll be here. But Sam and I love to read together. So tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time, Mr. Fry and I will be reading. You can find the event on My Mystical Life if you scroll through, or Blue Mystic, Blue Heron Mystic, Montana full of tweakers and Montana love and light, please. I love Montana. We enjoyed Montana. We actually were talking about Great Falls was our favorite house. That sounds ritzy, doesn't it? It's our favorite house. It's not that ritz. It's not that glamorous. Moving around the country all the time. But we bought a house in Montana because we were living in the camper one winter and there was no bueno. So we bought the house for the next year and did a flip on it when we sold it and loved the little house in Montana. It was our favorite. You're in Great Falls, right? I think that's where we first initially hooked up and talked, right there in Great Falls, wasn't it, Larissa? Can you hear Bill coughing? Danielle Unique, yes, I see them here. I don't see that she's still. Someone's new today. Sometimes I see this, you guys, Facebook user, and I have no idea who it is. But good morning. Savannah scares me. Oh, Heather, let me tell you how this happened. I hadn't met anybody in person the first time we did Savannah. Okay? We hadn't met anybody in person. And I was sitting, Gloria Capeller. Awesome. Welcome. You guys make sure you go to My Mystical Life, give it a like. We also have a phone number if you guys want to know when we're getting on live. This is because I do have people message me that say, all the time they say, where can you answer a free question? This is where I do it. Okay, this is where I do free stuff like this. Ow. So you can text this number, text live to that number, and you'll get notices of when we're going live. Because Facebook isn't always reliable for that, so we try to make sure we do that. When I first met Laura Keating, she was the first person I met in Savannah. I was sitting at this little Scottish pub. And little Scottish pub, and she just walked up, she gave me a hug on the shoulders, and she sat down, and we sat down and we started talking. It was you normally do readings too with some others. I will, yeah, every once in a while, Wichita Creek. I will do readings with other people, and we get on and we do kind of a group thing. I every once in a while, it just depends on who wants to get on and do readings. I'm all about reading with other people. I do enjoy it. So, and then the next person was Vicky McHale, and she come and she hugged everybody in the shoulders, and we just sat down and we were sitting there eating bangers and mash. That's what we did. Bangers and mash. We're sitting there singing bangers and mash. Uh, but by the end of the weekend, those were the first two people I met. And then it just was like, hey, I know you. It was no big deal. And we just had a great time. Bangers and mash is from Get Him to the Greek. I didn't see you before. I have a collective feed, Wichita Creek. I'm sorry. My feed flies. It goes really fast. I have 6 different places coming into my feed, so it goes super, super fast. I try to get as many people in as I can. Okay, let's move. Let's see. Yes, it was in Kalispell. Yes, that's right. You were in Kalispell. Okay. Savannah was a blast. Okay, moving forward. Danielle Unique. Danielle Unique. Danielle, are you still here? Leonie Ray, sending you some wonderful energy going through a tough time. Sending you some wonderful energy, some love, some light. Everybody, if we could send Leonie Ray some great energy. Awesome. Okay, so she is here. Awesome. I want to talk about your throat chakra. I want to talk about some of the things that you have in life that you should be talking about and you've been holding back on. Your personal opinion, Danielle, is very important for other people to hear. But I need you to be able to convey it in a way that says, I am a valuable asset to what you need to go forward in life. I don't know if it's a job. I don't know if it's love life. I don't know. But they're saying it's something that's coming in, like something you're hearing, but you're not voicing your opinion on it. You're not giving your quality opinion on it. Don't yell. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. It's a heart chakra kind of thing where you just like, I have to put everything into it, but you don't have to put everything into it at one time. You can have a conversation and a dialogue, and that's what your guides are talking about. So I don't know what this is in reference to, but it is definitely in direct relation to your personal worth, like who you are as a person and your quality. And for whatever reason, I want to sit up a little bit more, and I want to rest my head exactly where it should be and be like, this is who I am, how I do things, and the processes in which I do it with. And it needs to be loved and respected or treasured and valued so that I am given what I'm worth. And there's supposed to be an exchange of, does this make sense to you? An exchange of, I am worth this. And it's almost like you should be getting something for it. It's almost like you should be getting something. I don't know if it's a raise or a ring. I have no idea. I'm just giving the information. I'm just the mouthpiece. But they're like, stand up for yourself a little bit more. But do it, and this is important, do it quality. Quality over yelling or getting upset or anything like that, because that's not going to serve you. I'm glad it makes sense to you, because I'm sitting here going, all I know is it's throat chakra and I have to talk. I have to talk. There's Carrie Silver Lining Mina. I messaged you back last night, Carrie. This week is actually Tuesday is my reading day too. So we'll go back and forth on that. And Bill said that Old Time Spring is really cool, so he's willing to go take a trip up there. So I would have Bill with me. Let me tell you, I've been so choked on my throat chakra. I lost my shit last night. I swear I'm trying to get my point across. I know. Sometimes it happens that way. And Danielle says, right, okay. Yeah, just no yelling. That seems to be important. Don't yell. I also want to tell you that you have an older woman in your energetic field that is just kind of standing there. And she's monitoring the situations that you have going on in life. And she's kind of going, patience. Patience. slow and steady. This is what she has to say. Slow and steady wins the race, rather than, and I don't think you're going to recognize this as something she would have said to you, but she's like, slow and steady is going to win the race every single time. It's a perspective that she has from the other side, where she tried to cram everything in, maybe in life, and everything was trying to be exact. And this is the way you do things. And I almost feel like she cooked, like there was a specific way she cooked something that you would know about. And she's like, okay, slow and steady wins the race. And cooking, and she's cooking while she's talking about it. She's like, there's processes, things that go into place, things fall into place because you have a pattern, and you do it the same way each time, and everything falls in. I don't know who this person is. I really feel like it's a grandmother or a great grandmother, but there's a process, and I feel like she's cooking. I see flour. I don't know, but, and she just wants you to know, just be consistent and things will work out well. I hope that helps. Right? I hope that helps. Okay. Okay. What else do we have going on? Your connection went nutters, but here I am at last. Yay! Welcome. Okay. Let's see. I hope that helps, Danielle. It's always great to hear that we have past loved ones stepping in, and they're helping us and guiding us. It's your grandma. Aww. That's awesome. What is that she's showing me? A piece of jewelry, a necklace of some sorts. And I don't think it's like super pretty. It's like custom-y. I don't know. It's just a validation kind of thing. Let's see. You're going to be a dental floss tycoon? What the hell is that, Dolores? Moving on. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to since we have mediumship kicking in, I'm going to go ahead and bring across to an individual. The way this works, you guys, is I don't want any information about anybody. I'm going to bring across as much information as I possibly can, and it's not going to be grandma was 5'10", blah, blah, blah. It is going to be a memory. So I want you to search your memory banks for this memory. And if when I'm done with this and I can say, who can take this 100%, please let me know if you can take 100% of the information, because this is about the emotion that goes behind this. This isn't about grandma was 5'10", okay? Okay, let's see. You're watching baby horses being born? Oh, I'm not having any this year, Diana. I think my mare slipped her foal. I want to breed to Mighty Awesome. Not Mighty Awesome. Never mind. I can't remember his name right now. Why? I like that horse. Okay. Conference call. Okay. I have somebody on the other side. So I have a male energy. He wore a plaid type button-up shirt, and he shows me they had little like opal-looking buttons on it, and the shirt would have been, I might know who this person is. The shirt was white. It was something that might be in a picture of some sort, and it had blues and reds in it, and he was a talker. He could talk the fence post into non-existence. I really feel like I might know who this person is. This person would have worn a baseball cap. He would have had grass under his feet in a dirt lane in front of him. He's standing by a fence. There's a fence that is a wooden fence, and he's kind of leaning back against it a little bit, having a chat. He's talking about, he's a farmer, absolutely a farmer. He's talking about crops. He's talking about yield. Yields are important. He's also talking about, okay, hold on, wait, go back. This person would have been much older, not super recent, only because the tractors that he's showing me are older tractors. They're not the great big huge farm machinery we see now. They're older tractors, but they're probably 70s, 80s, somewhere in that area. I know, isn't that sad? I can tell you what era tractors are from. There's some cows involved as well in the background. And it's a Jiminy Cricket thing. This person always gave really great advice. I can hear, when you wish upon a star. It's almost as if he was that home down quality feeling that he always gave the best advice, and you always knew you were loved, and it was never biased information. It was always, hey, I love this person too, but they're an asshole. That kind of thing. He maybe didn't say asshole, but he was like, he could see both sides of the situation and say, this is the best thing for you at this time. It might not be the best thing for you next year, but it is the best thing for you right now. I also feel like somebody went to him for the approval of, how do you like my boyfriend? I think I'm going to get married. Or how do you like my girlfriend? I think I'm going to get married. Great hugger. Something about his nose. There's something about his nose. I don't know if his nose was larger at the end. And I feel like he had lost some weight. He's showing me his pants, and his pants were super baggy, but they still worked, so why get new pants? He just tightened his belt. I feel like he had to put more notches in his belt, so he was probably sick at the end of his life. But he didn't talk about it too much. He didn't tell anybody. He didn't want to worry anybody. And that his passing was not maybe long and drawn out. It was pretty abrupt. Because he shows me just walking away. And I heard, he might have liked Disney. He might have liked Disney because, or those kind of fun family films. Just because I hear chin up, chin up. I don't know the rest of the song. Can anybody take 100% of this person? %. You have to be able to take 100% of them. We have Diana. We're in it, Diana's uncle. So that's the message, though, Diana. That's the message. Good. Welcome, Michelle Remley. Welcome. That's the message. Keep your chin up. Quit looking at the ground. Why are you looking at the ground? Your feet are always going to land in the same spots. Right in front of you. Right? Lisa Phillips, huzzah! Welcome and congratulations on your new home. She slept in her bed in her new home for the first time last night. I pay attention. Yeah, I pay attention. Okay. Looking for rocks. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. But this is about life at the moment. This is about if something's getting you down. Come on. Keep your chin up. Right? It's okay. Little situations, nothing big. But he's like, come on. And I don't know if you're supposed to listen to that song. He's like, that should be stuck in your head all day long. Chin up, chin up. I don't remember what it's from. You know what this month's movie is, you guys? It has absolutely nothing to do with this. You guys don't forget, this is the number. This is the number right here, right here, right here. If you want to receive phone notifications, because Facebook is unreliable for this, go to My Mystical Life, click the like button, all that crap, all that stuff. And I'm a horrible advertiser, but you can text live to that number and it'll let you know when we're on live. Oh, it's Charlotte's Web. Thank you so much. You're totally right. Let's see what else. And I think there's something you're supposed to be remembering, Diana. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going back to that. Because he wants to show a string tied around your finger. What are you forgetting? Do you have something you're forgetting about him? Pay attention to that. Okay. Yes, it is the last unicorn. Who else is so excited? So that is, I don't have the calendar in front of me because I'm working on it in the other room. That is the second Saturday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Time. Private membership. If you guys aren't in the membership and you want to be in the membership because we're fun. This isn't about me, really. It is about everybody else. I just come on and have a good time. We have the private membership movie this month is The Last Unicorn. Now, if you've not watched The Last Unicorn, or if you haven't seen it since you were a kid when it came out, played on the theater, it's worth the rewatch. I rewatched it about 5 years ago and I went, holy crap. It is just such an incredible movie. So many big stars in it that you just go, what in the hell? How did they get all these stars to do this cartoon at that time? So that is in the membership. A membership starts at $11.11 a month. And I know, right, Tanya? It's going to be so much fun. It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. And then Aaron is also hosting the CE5 meditations on the third Saturday of the month now. And then Isis does the intuitive development class alumni practice. So the Kilmers really are very active in the group. They're just amazing. What else do we have going on? Oh, so much stuff. Watch for the newsletter. The newsletter comes out sometime today. I'm working on it. One person. Okay. Best movie ever. I watch at the family cabin because we're off grid and we have the DVDs. It's magical. It is really a very cool movie. Okay. What else? Well, chin up, everybody. I will be setting a schedule Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 in the morning. I will be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 in the morning, right here. Also Friday evenings, unless Mr. Fry is traveling to come see me, or I'm traveling. Well, I'm not traveling. We will be doing Friday evening lives as well. So that's another thing. Awesome. Awesome, Diana. All right, with that, you guys, I'm going to go eat some breakfast and see what Bill needs. So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this morning. Have a great day. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. It is a great way to get some, free information in the morning on readings, and that will let you know when we're on live, or you can text live to that number right there. If you're not in the membership and you want to be, it's so easy to join, and we do classes on psychic development each week, meditations, all sorts of stuff, movie day, a movie night, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want to be in the membership, $11.11 a month, you can go to mymysticallife.com. Everybody, have a wonderful afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine, because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. All right, guys. Bye.